Growing up in Dublin, Ohio, Bradley and Brandon McDougald were inseparable.
My older brother was kind of definitely a mentor to me. You know, I didn't grow up with my father growing up. It was me, my mom, my older brother. And my mom had one rule: wherever you go, you take your brother. So I learned very quickly how to listen, how to follow lead, you know, and just be his wing. I did a lot of watching. Just had an example, you know, whether that was good or bad. He always gave me an example. You know, I had somebody to base my opinions off of, my ideas. It wasn't the first time for me to see anything because my brother had been through it, and I see him go through and how he handled different situations, and it just taught me.
As their bond continued to grow, Bradley and his family received devastating news prior to Brandon's 6th grade year.
Going back to when he was diagnosed with cancer, I was probably in the 3rd grade. I know he was in the 5th to be exact, and he was going into his 6th grade year, but at the time I didn't even know what cancer was. You know, they said it and I'm like, okay, like that must be something like a cold or an illness or something that anybody gets. I didn't understand the magnitude of his situation, but he was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is a cancer of the leg, or bone cancer actually, but he had his in the leg, and they found it too late and they had to amputate his leg. I didn't really get to see my brother much in that time because he was at the hospital constantly. I still had to go to school. He was doing school in this hospital. So me and my brother was separated, and that was the first time ever being separated from my brother, especially for that long, and not really knowing if he's okay. I just know he's in the hospital. I'm not knowing about chemo and all the different radiation treatments he's doing and all the things that he's battling, literally battling for his life, while I'm just out being a kid. You know, I just didn't know any better. I didn't know anything of the situation, but looking back on how strong he was and had to be at such an early age is just, you know, monumental.
For Bradley, Brandon's battle became his own motivation.
It was two things that came from it. You know, I could never feel sorry for myself or bad for myself at any time and moment in life because I know there's people out here going through way worse. And growing up, football and sports period was always my escape from reality. You know, no matter what was going on at home or in my family, I know for those couple hours I was in between those white lines, I was safe. I was good. I didn't have to worry about anybody, anything. I could just play sports and let my God-given ability shine through. I never feel sorry for yourself, you know, because it's people out there who would give, you know, one of their limbs just to go out here and give one day in my life in my shoes. And that was before professional football, you know, just go play college football, just to play sports again, you know. So it's something I don't take lightly. Sports, you know, it's a game the most, but it's a lifestyle to me, and it's taught me so much about life.
With his brother cancer-free and cheering him on from the stands, McDougald began to make a name for himself in football. His goal was to never take the easy road, but the right road for him.
Well, I had offers to go to everywhere from Ohio State to Michigan State to Wisconsin, you know, all these big name Big Ten schools, but that didn't really move me. When I came out, I always wanted to stay true to myself. I told myself that, you know, football is great, but I need to go somewhere where I feel comfortable, where I feel like it's a family environment, and I could really, because the only way I'm gonna succeed in any of these schools if I get to be me, my true self every day, and I feel comfortable there, because football is only a semester long. You know, I'm gonna have to be there for 2-3 other semesters. So cancer just spoke to me, and I also like the idea of going to a program that was rebuilding and being part of the takeover. You know, this is why this school became successful, because this guy, and this guy. You know, I wanted to be a part of something like that.
Despite developing into one of the best safeties in the Big 12, McDougald didn't hear his name called in the 2013 NFL Draft. Entering the league as an undrafted free agent, he drew motivation from one of his former college teammates.
I think the thing that helped me the most is I had examples right before me. You know, my junior year in college, that was Chris Harris Jr.'s rookie year, you know, and see a guy like Chris, me and him played together for 2 years, and I see him not only go out and make the team, but have early success. I'm like, wow, that's the same Chris that I was practicing with every day. Why can't I make it? You know, so when it was my turn and I went undrafted, all I felt was, this is my turn to do exactly what he did. I didn't feel the pressure of, oh, I might get cut, tomorrow I might get cut. No, I'm gonna just go out here every day and make a play. You know, I always had that mindset. We run 40, 50 plays of practice, I should be able to make one play in that day. And if I can do that every day and keep getting noticed for doing something positive, they have no choice but to keep me. And I keep that mindset to this day. You know, I go out there, I don't care if I have a 3-year contract or 1 year, every day is a new opportunity to go out there and prove who I am and show up on tape some type of way.
After 4 productive seasons in Tampa, McDougald signed with the Seattle Seahawks, where he had an opportunity to join one of the league's most dominant secondaries.
Again time, near side, intercepted! It's intercepted by Chancellor! Touchdown! 89 yards!
When Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor suffered a season-ending injury, McDougald was tasked with replacing one of the game's best.
You know, I did have to fill his shoes, but me and Cam are 2 completely different players, you know, from physical stature to how we play the game. You know, both can be productive, it's just what you're wanting. And so the first thing I did, me and Cam used to have study sessions at night. You know, I'd go to work 8 to 6, 7. I'd be at Cam's house by 7:45. Like, if I'm going to replace one of the best safeties to play this game, you know, especially in the last 10 years or so, then I need to see what he's been seeing. I want to see what you see to make you react so fast and play the way that you've been playing, you know, because it's already been solidified that you're great. So I want to see what you're seeing at the same time what you're seeing, and then I'm going to put my own flair into it, and that's what I was able to do.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, everybody say bye-bye-bye to the nice guy. Everybody say
At the end of the day, I was replacing Cam, but I was just going out there to be my best self. And I preach that every day. You know, be your best self. You can only be you. I'm here for a reason. I didn't get here playing like Cam. I didn't get here trying to hit like Cam. I got here by being me. And that's been good enough for the last XYZ years, and it's going to be good enough now. I just need to have my keys and my assignments right, and everything else will take care of itself.
His blockbuster trade, 2 first-rounders and Bradley McDougald go to the Jets.
3 days prior to training camp, McDougald got the news that he'd be making his way east and joining the Jets secondary.
It was smooth, you know, it was football, and that's what I was. That's all I wanted to do, is play football, have an opportunity to go somewhere and throw on a uniform and keep playing the game that I love. I just love playing football, you know, and I love a team that wants me and is happy to have me, and I feel that here. So, you know, it's been nothing but love since I stepped foot in New Jersey, and I still feel it. I'm still out there working. I'm still out there going hard every day, trying to show my teammates, my new teammates, my new coaches, you know what I'm saying, the player that they got and the man that they got, and I'm gonna be here to work every day, you know, no matter if I'm sore, tired, or hurting, I'm out there working, I'm grinding with them, and I hope that they see that and they feel that.
He can play in the box and in free safety as well. So just having him, you know, coming from Seattle, you know, he's played in some big games, been a part of a great team. So he knows what it takes. He's been out there on the field before. So just having him out there with me, he'll definitely be excited.
With his brother in his corner, McDougald is more motivated than ever to leave his mark in the green and white this fall.
I've never believed in fairy tales. I'll write my own story. I just start again if all else fails. I don't need your glory. Touch the sky.
What I'm responsible for doing is being accountable to those guys in the locker room. Not the guys that's outside of this building. You know, as long as I keep my effort, my attention, and my grind safe for the people that's in that huddle or in that locker room, then it doesn't matter about anything else to me. Everybody that plays football has a why, you know, and over the years, my why has changed a couple times. You know, the same thing doesn't motivate the same person every, you know, week in, week out, or each season in, season out. The thing about me and my brother is I know that my brother is going to be there for me if I have a good game, a bad game, if I make the team, if I get cut. That, me and my brother have a thing, MBK, my brother's keeper. Just always going to be that one proud rock and soul. And not even to say that he's my only, you know, supporter or person that's proud of me, but to know that he's always going to be right there, good or bad, you know, that makes the world of difference to me. kind of been my story though. I've been slept on. I've been an underdog, and that's never going to change. Whether I have a great season, whether I have a bad season, somebody's always going to have something to say. So I'm gonna always have somebody to prove wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to prove to myself that I'm the best me possible every day. Just show up and keep working to be your best you.